Yes, welcome back, guys. How have you been doing? Welcome. It was a very long time ago that I didn't have spoken to you guys. How have you guys been doing? Well, welcome guys to the new live stream of Merlin the Trader. My name is Justin. I'm really excited for today, actually. Because like Bitcoin is doing some crazy thing, guys. And not only Bitcoin, Ethereum as well, guys. Just look at this trade what we have for today, or the trade what we placed like a few a few days ago, actually, guys. It is really crazy. Okay, guys, listen up. Hey, SP Legit, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, guys. Look at this. We got literally 140 ROI on the trade right now. That is some crazy things, guys. That's some crazy things. Ethereum breakout and Bitcoin dominance crashing. Yeah, man. We're gonna see. I got some really interesting things for you guys to show. One of them is like the inverted head and shoulders. First of all. As well, I'm gonna make some analyzations on Bitcoin for today, because what I want to do is actually I want to place a long on Bitcoin, and mostly on this gap over here, and then I'm gonna place around now a market order for it for a few reasons, and I'm gonna tell you that about later. As well, we're gonna talk about this patterns what we have over here right now, because what you can see, we had the breakout already, so everything is looking very clean on Bitcoin right now. We got so much other things on this charts, okay, and we also got some coins as well on it, or some alt season charts, I have to say. So yeah, guys, I would say just like let's start slow a little bit, okay, guys. So like the first thing what I wanted to talk about is the inverted head and shoulders, okay? Listen up. The inverted head and shoulders right now, it has on this breakout, what everyone knows and what everybody can see. Well, second thing is like we had like a really breakout, and it was on 123,000 and then almost a $400, okay? But it's looking very clean, what I'm very happy about. Maybe it's a little bit low, around 123k, okay? Well, now is the thing, like people were selling on around up the 120k, okay? Because people were thinking like, oh, this is like the price what we wanted to see. But now is coming like the interesting part about it, okay? Because like what you can see over here, also with the inverted head and shoulders, if I'm gonna remove this for you real quick, over here. the most things what is always happening for like the fast sellers, the panic sellers in those kind of ways, what you can see is like there's a gap opening over here, the CME gap, but you could see also on Tom his video, and he was talking about like that was 115k round up level, what you could see. And now what is happening, like it looks like the market wants to go back to the gap to fill it up, what I was always talking about to you guys. Did you know? Because like if there's a gap between it, most of the 9 times the chart what he wants to do is like it's going up, then it's going in, and then it will go forward. And that's like 9 of the 10 times. And now what you can see as well, it is going perfectly in sync with the neckline as well in it. So we got the neckline as like a support level, but not only that, we got also the CME gap right now on top of it. So like what we can do is like we can wait for like the right time to make place a limit order. But I am like now in a kind of phase that I want to do want to look for a long market order. Here, what you also can see over here right now, what you can see is like literally what it is doing. It's going down, so it broke out to the liquidity what you see over here. Now it's going up again for like a retest to go to the downside for the gap. So like this is gonna be really interesting. And then we want to focus on the big part to go to the upside, of course. So then we just have to wait for that section, and then let's see like what's gonna happen, okay, from there. But first I want to like see all the information we have about Bitcoin, Ethereum, and like what they have for us for during this live stream, okay? So if we're gonna look a little bit further, and then I'm talking about this section right here, okay? This is like one of my favorite charts, I have to say, because like everybody knows it right now, everybody has seen it all multiple times, and it's like it feels really clean to follow this one up. Well, first of all, we got the breakout, of course, what you could see already, and now we are literally on the move to go to this red circle, the push up to like the 200k, 215 round up. That's like one of the prices what we are expecting the Bitcoin is going to. But like it will take time, of course, guys. Like it is really normal that it will take time with those kind of things. So like also for you guys, don't worry with those kind of things, or don't be too scared with it, because like these kind of things are like really normal. That is now going down again for sure, because like there are sellers in those moments as well. So also like over here, like what we can see with Bitcoin, if we're gonna draw it for you guys, we can see like literally like that it will go up eventually like this kind of ways, you know, or like a little bit different maybe, like going up, you know, but you don't see it all the way, and eventually it will reach like the kind of highs what we want to see. Okay, so if we're gonna go a little bit further, also this is like also like one of my favorites what I showed you guys, the liquidity move markets of the global M2, for example. Well, from the Bitcoin and now from the altcoins, because the altcoins are also going crazy, guys, don't you think? Like altcoins right now, one of the best, I have to say. Like H-bar, Ripple is going crazy, like everything is like going crazy right now. I don't know if you saw my trade what I had for you guys, like what I placed. Let me show it to you real quick. That trade over there was like going really well, and it's still going really strong. And actually, like the unfortunate part is that we don't have the trade because we missed the entry on it. But like this is also like what I showed you already with the resistance line, which you can see over here. It reacted on it, and now this resistance line is gonna be like a support line out of it. So like we just have to wait for that. Maybe we can place like a really short trade on this one as well if you want, but this one is gonna be like a little bit more risky. So let me know in the chat if you want me to place a trade as well on H-bar for this one. As well, guys, if you want to like that I'm gonna analyze some coins for you guys, then just let me know, because like I'm analyzing a lot of trades for you guys, like for example with this one, what I was expecting with EMX against the Tether. Then we got like a lot of different kind of coins. Also SUI, I had to trade on this one. Yeah, if I'm gonna look a little bit closer. And here, look at this. It did go really well in this trade. The unfortunate part is that I also missed this trade as well. Yeah, I know, the limit orders was not on my side with these kind of things, okay? I know, but like, it happens, okay? Like, for later on maybe. And yeah, so guys, let me know, then we're gonna talk about those coins as well. Yeah, for example, with Sonic as well, it's going also like pretty clean, I have to say right now. So like, it's looking good, okay? So let's talk a little bit further about the charts for right now. So what you can see over here right now, guys, like Ethereum, excuse me, the altcoins right now is going like really well. It is like in the biggest bullish uptrend what I can see right now with it. FOREX YouTube, brother, please analyze Polkadot. No worries, man. We're gonna analyze Polkadot as well for you. No worries. Then we're gonna take everything with us. Let me look it up for you right now. Polkadot. There you go. And then we're doing it then against the dollar, of course, because in that way we can trade. There you go. It is in the list, okay? So then we're gonna watch it, or we're gonna analyze it for a little bit later. Please do Solana. Yes, no worries. And then we're gonna do Solana as well with it. Solana. Oh, that was the wrong way, but oops. There you go. Solana, and then against the dollar as well. There you go. Then we got a few different kind of things with it, so that's gonna be fine. Okay. My charts. Let's see what happens. Okay, yeah, and we're back. So, what we're gonna do now, guys, and what I wanted to talk about. So first of all, Bitcoin is going really well. What you can see also well with the big trend what it has right now. Altcoin is now, of the altcoin season, is already following up right now, and I can tell you guys, the altcoins are following up always the Bitcoin now. And Bitcoin is always following up the global M2. What we saw already in this chart, what you can see over here, we expect that he's gonna reach the red circle, and from there we gonna like sell. Okay, so now it is in a section as well over here that it is gonna like consolidate, but then like in the higher ways, like this, you know, big push, and then it's gonna go down. See exactly what you can see over here as well with it. Unbelievable how clean this is actually. See, this is like exactly like what we wanted to see. It looks pretty clean, like overall, like it's going in sync already with the global M2. What you can see over here, see? Yeah, this one is like a little bit more closer, of course, than this one, because this is on a weekly time frame. But still, like you know already what I'm seeing. So this sounds really promising, okay? So also with the altcoins right now, the altcoins are going crazy. H-bar, for example, Ripple is going crazy. Like there are all so many coins already that's going like really good, really crazy out of it. So let's talk about a little bit about the Wyckoff market structure. Are you familiar with the Wyckoff market structure, guys? Because like I am it for a little bit. I'm like reading now the book for it as well. Marty man, I see the M2 supply indicate. I also look at it regularly in TV, but if I change time frame, then M2 indicator also changes only there. Doesn't seem to be a good correlation to read out. Usually 4 hours is different from 1 day and then 1 week. How do you look at this, Merlijn? Sorry, Martin, man, I'm not Merlijn. My name is Justin. I'm doing the live streams for him. No, look, man. Like how I am looking at it is on a daily time frame and not closer to it or like in a weekly way. Why? Because like the daily time frame from there is like a really nice way to see it from a distance, like how the market is moving. And then I'm talking about the altcoins, Bitcoin, and global M2. And so far I see, and so far I notice already, like every kind of movement what it has. Hi, Marty. Nice to meet you, man. So like what it is with with these kind of analyzations, what you can see over here, like it has this push back, then it head up, exactly like what the Bitcoin is doing. Then you can see that the global M2 was going up again, and then did go down, and then we again go up, and like it has exactly like this, almost the same movements as Bitcoin. Then like a little bit later, you know, it has like a later reaction on it. So it is following up the global M2, but then like in a slower pace, in a way. So it takes like time to following up in those kind of things. So also what you could see over here with the global M2 right now, like it was consolidating all the way to the high side actually with these kind of things. And like what is happening eventually to the eventually if it is reaching the top, so we're talking about over here, and I know this is like now then 159k, but this is still on the dollar, what I'm telling you. Then it looks like that we are reaching these kind of highs over there later on, of course, because Bitcoin is still moving in a different way than global M2, but it is still following up in the same patterns. Do you understand that a little bit? Because that is like really important to like focus on those kind of things. And like also, if you can see already, like so Bitcoin is now like following up like in a crazy way, for example with this push which we had over here, and also over here. And now we are like in a reach for the short term. So then we're talking about the trade over here, for example, that we are making like a little retest about it. And then from that little retest, we're gonna push up to the upside from it, because everyone knows, or most of the people knows, the inverted head and shoulders, of course, is like one of the most trustworthy patterns in the market. And then from there we're gonna see like what's gonna happen, guys, with it. But like I'm really excited because I want to place a trade on Bitcoin for sure. And then we have to see like, do we want to do it like a market order or do we want to do a limit order? So it depends on like how the market is gonna flow on those kind of things. So let's focus on that as well, okay guys? So we're gonna talk a little bit back what I was saying with the Wyckoff market structure, okay? With the Wyckoff market structure, it has like a few different kind of things what it's showing you already, okay? It had its first accumulation phase, okay? Then after that he had his re-accumulation phase. But what happens, like he's breaking out of accumulation phase, then he's consolidating again a little bit, making a retest twice on the support line, and then he was pushing up. And no problem, Marty. And now what is happening again, the re-accumulation phase is literally in a way like it did go out of the accumulation phase, then he's making again a retest on that support level. And now what is happening, he's pushing up again out of it. So like, and now what we're seeing on the moments what we're expecting is like, if the two accumulation phases has started, so like the push up is like going really crazy. Hey Crypto Cartel, how you doing, man? When that has happened, then eventually there's gonna be a distribution phase and a redistribution phase out of it. But then we're gonna go to a lower downside. But still, guys, this is a 2-week time frame, so it will take a lot of time when we're gonna reach that high. And I'm telling you, it can also reaching like a little bit higher, of course. So it depends on like how far we when it's gonna happen. When we're gonna have like a really big distribution phase, then we know that we probably have to sell on those moments. But now we're so bullish still right now, so we don't have to worry about it yet. Okay, but it is really really nice to know, like, to follow up these kind of things, you know. So also over here, what you can see on this picture, so I'm making it a little bit bigger for you to see it maybe easier. So it was like the start accumulation phase, what you had. Then it has a fast price move, building a tension, then trend continuation out of it. Then again making a re-accumulation phase out of it. And what you can see again, it happens exactly the same thing. And then we're gonna start again with a new cycle, but then in the bearish way. So like the start accumulation phase, then the fast price move again, then building the pretension and the trend continuation. And then we're again a good reaccumulation about it, or distribution actually I have to say, excuse me. And like that, those kind of things are like so important to like know, you know. I'm also listening and reading the Wyckoff strategy book. It is a really good book, guys. It is like it's like one of a kind, I have to say. Like I would say, like look at those kind of things as well if I were you, because like that is gonna be really interesting. Okay, so if we're gonna talk a little bit further about Bitcoin with Ethereum with it, okay? Listen up. First, we had like a distribution phase on Bitcoin with an 83% drop. Yeah, what you could see over here. Then it had a jump of 342% rarely. Then again it had a distribution phase again with a 63% drop. And then eventually it had a 1110% rally out of it, guys. That is really crazy, because that means that we are expecting that Ethereum is gonna follow up with these kind of things, okay? So like also for example with Ethereum, what you could see over here, it had exactly as well an 83% drop. Then it had a rally of 342%. And then after it again a 63% drop, and now we're expecting, so like what you can see already with Ethereum, that is going like really well right now with 301. Sorry guys, someone was walking past me. That someone what is it? What did I want to say? I got so distracted out of nowhere. What the fuck? So like yeah, that is what I wanted to say. That Ethereum is going so well right now, and we're expecting that he's gonna have a rally of 1110% out of it eventually. So we're starting that from like, what is the price? 1570 to a rally of 1110%. So that is going crazy. That is massive for the whole crypto community, okay? Because like Ethereum is like one of the most invested crypto coins like for right now almost, okay? With all the kind of things what is happening. If we're gonna talk a little bit further about Bitcoin and crypto, listen up to this. Breaking. BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF IBIT is now the number 2 fund in net inflows across the US. Bitcoin is officially a Wall Street asset. And Ethereum ETH is climbing fast right behind it. Capital flows tell the truth. Crypto is being internationalized in real time. So like what you here can see, guys, IBIT US has like fund assets $1 million in these are the millions. 84,196,073. They got it in funds, okay? And like that is the inflow what they have with the return out of it, and this is like a 1-day flow, and this is in the weekly, okay? That is crazy, like how much they got on there. So also, not only that, if we're talking about Ethereum staking just hit an all-time high again, because this is not the first one. Over 35.7 million Ethereum now staked. That's 100+ billion locked, gone from circulation, and no one is talking about it. While the herd chases meme coins, smart money stacks and locks Ethereum. Don't sleep through the quiet accumulation. Also here, guys, what you could see, like in the period of time, how many people are staking like the Ethereum. Because like what you could see over here, guys, that is crazy, like how much they are staking about it with Ethereum. Like it is just going up and up and more and more. And now we are above the 30 million already about it. And then I'm talking about Ethereum, 30 million. So that is crazy. And then not only that, if we're gonna talk a little bit further about Ethereum, then we're gonna go on with the charts again. Ethereum supply is drying up. Exchanges are running out of Ethereum. Reserves just dropped to 90.7 million, a 5-year low. This isn't just a number, it's a warning shot. Supply is vanishing, demand is heating up. Price is breaking out. this is how a $10,000 runs begin. What it means, guys, like the supply is vanishing. Okay, so a lot of people are buying more crypto more than ever, like than lately. Okay, and like what that means, like demand is gonna go higher because like the prices are gonna go up, and people are gonna buy more and more to take like a little bit of money out of it eventually. So like what you could see over here with the difference, okay? Like the exchange reserve is now on literally like low 19.7 million, okay? It is lower than ever. Like it's almost a newer lower low out of it. But like these are like crazy changes, okay? Because what that means, like Ethereum is gonna go up more and more with, because of this, and that is gonna go working pretty freaking well. And not only that, if we have this one as well, the Ethereum whale signal has flashed. Permanent holders are absorbing Ethereum at levels not seen since 2020. This isn't a fluke, it's coordinated whale behavior. Supply shock plus growing demand. The perfect storm for a vertical breakout. Are you positioned for what's coming? That's a good question, huh, Merlin? Damn. Ethereum accumulator addresses inflows. Accumulator addresses price and retail accumulation addresses. Look at this, guys. The inflows permanent holders are now exactly a little bit lower than normally, but like if you can see about the accumulator addresses, like what is happening right now in June and July in 2025, bros, it is crazy. The price is scaling up, everything is going crazy out of it. It is gonna be insane what Ethereum is gonna do. So also about like what I was telling you guys with Ethereum over here, and with the Bitcoin, what happened before, and what's gonna be happening in the future. Ethereum is like now one of the things what we are gonna focus on most of the times for like to making the money out of it. And Bitcoin is also gonna pump up, so don't forget about that as well. SP legit, do you think this cycle is being run by institutions? Well, I won't say that it's being run by institutions, but like they have like a big impact on it for sure. Isn't here, right? Not yet, man. We have a little bit to wait, but like what the institutions doing right now is like they're stacking on Ethereum. So that means that they are like getting millions, or they are like mining millions out of the stacking position what they are doing, because everyone, and then I'm talking like about like a lot of people are wait a second, what is it? This one here, over 35.7 million Ethereum is now staked. So like that means that that the institutions like the big boys, the whales that has a lot of Ethereum, are staking a lot of Ethereum on these positions. Why? They're expecting that Bitcoin is gonna go higher, and what they're gonna do, they're not gonna buy more, they're gonna stake on it because they're getting daily rewards out of it. And with those daily rewards, you're gonna keep coming up with the prices that is gonna go up. So like we are now in the positions with Ethereum, most of it, that we're gonna go like to all-time higher highs eventually. So also with this line what I showed you already, that I want to see that he's gonna reach that high, I would suggest that that's gonna happen. But like look at like this trade, because this is the trade what I placed for you guys here, and we got an ROI of 140% out of it, okay? And then, like that is already crazy. So like what we're expecting to do right now is like because like now it's just like around almost 3200 right now, so like that's also going crazy. But like what they're doing, they're staking literally about like the most of the Ethereum what they can got with these kind of things, because then they can make more money out of it. They'll use the retail as an exit liquidity. Yeah, that's for sure, man. They are the institutions are always trying to get more and more money out of it, so don't forget about that. Like they're doing it for their own good, and like we are trying to scoop up like the small bits out of it, because that's also gonna be enough money for it. Monument, what seems best to you? Buy additional Ethereum quickly now or wait for this weekend? And only then buy it, or we will be much higher by then, much higher then? Well, Marty, what I suggest, most of it, like what I would do for now, if you're still want to buy in a kind of positions, I am like trying to look for the Bitcoin to buy actually more. Why? Because like the thing is, Ethereum you can scoop up here there some coins of course if you're gonna buy it, because we expect for the longer run for this period of time. And then I'm talking about the longer run in like what should it be, like in the till December. That is like for our the long run right now. That we are expecting that Ethereum and Bitcoin is gonna go sky high on these moments. What we are expecting over here as well. Okay, so here what you can see as well with the dates, what you can see over here on 6th October over here, I expect that it's gonna reach like in December roundup, maybe a little bit earlier, but like yeah, around October is like the kind of highs what we are expecting. Then we gonna drop maybe a little bit later, maybe a little bit sooner even, because that we can't predict the future of course, but these are like the speculation what we have. So also what you can do is like, yeah, of course you can buy Ethereum and you can stack on it like all the time, like because I'm doing it as well right now, or I did it already before it of course, but like those are like the kind of things what is like a really good suggestion. If you want to trade on it, then it's gonna be a little bit different of course, because a trade is like you cannot like join in this trade and then like expecting it's gonna go well, because like still it is like a lot of risk in it, because like this push is already like happening, you know, and like then you're gonna be a little bit later on those kind of things. What I would suggest then is like going to look for Bitcoin right now. What I told you guys already, like with the CME gap on the round of the 115, 114, this gap already right here has like a lot of pressure on it, because like what I would suggest with, if you want to trade, also for the whole community if they are watching this, if you want to trade, like I would like want to trade on this section right here. I'm placing my stop loss under here, and I want to trade to the upside from there. But like then we still have different things. So like what I would do is like, yeah, what is it? Because I can expect that we're gonna reach an all-time high, of course, like the 130. That's gonna be like one of my next goals. If this is gonna happen, like what I would expect from there. Marty man. Yeah, I got a stake / hold. No, not trading. Okay, yeah, that's not the problem, man. Yeah, then I would say like stack and hold is like one of the best options what you can do right now. If you want to invest in Ethereum, of course. If you want to invest in like something smaller, then I would look for altcoins, for example, where I'm also gonna talk about later on in this live stream as well. So. Marty, what I would do is like, if you really want to invest like quickly in Ethereum or kind of things, it is like a really good way to do it. But don't be scared that it's gonna go down as well, because that's also really normal in the crypto market as well. And still, just so you know, it is not financial advice, but this is like just like what I should do if I was in your position in that moment. You know, that is why I'm saying this. But yeah, still, this is not like financial advice, you know, you have to do also your own research on these kind of things. But like, these are like the kind of expectations what I would expect and what I am, want and gonna do with it. But for example, if you want to invest in like smaller coins that are like, can be maybe a better option if you want to make bigger bucks out of it. Like HBAR, for example, is like a really cheap one right now. Well, it did go up already for like, what is it? 28 cents already or something, and there's like a big jump already for like an altcoin, of course, for a small one. And those kind of things are also like really nice to see, because like, if you can see like this pattern over here, with here literally the bullish flag, or the bearish flags, excuse me. but then in the bullish way. And this one is as well going like really well. We got the resistance line out of it, and like and now it's reacting on it. SP Legit go with tokens which are built on Ethereum. Yeah, exactly what SP Legit is now saying indeed. That's also a really good one to say, man. Wow, that's a really good one. Can you show the M2 on H-bar? The M2 is not like on H-bar, man. Or do you want to see like the chart? Like, because like because the thing is like the M2 is like are other things actually, man. The M2 are like the savings of in America, the dollar, and all those kind of investments. That's like a totally different kind of thing. That's like the economic of the American state. So like arbitrum and optimism, yeah, indeed. But like I don't know what optimism is, or I didn't heard about it much. Arbitrum is a really good one indeed as well. But like because this is also like one of those kind of things that I'm expecting that's gonna go really well. But like for example, if you're gonna have like a kind of different kind of way, and I'm talking about like you want to invest in Arbitrum, for example, like this one. No, that was Cardano, excuse me, Arbitrum, here you go. Then we have like a few different things like what you could see already, because I had already the analyzation out of it, which you can see over here. And like this one, it just reached its new high. So this one is like not valid anymore, because what you can see is like now going really in an uptrend. And like what I can see as well is like liquidity on this side as well on it. So I'm gonna keep this one up here. Check OP. Okay, so you understand it now a little bit, because like my top 3 on altcoins, what I would suggest, still no financial advice, hashtag no financial advice, guys, but still like our H-bar 100% is like one of the go-to for me. Ripple for sure. Of course, like everybody knows Ripple. Ripple is going sky high, and it's going. What is the reach now? Already on $3. So that's also going crazy. And Acceler is gonna be like one of my favorite, man. For real. Like Acceler is gonna be like one of my favorite coins for it as well. And that one is like really cheap still, and that's like what I love about it, because these are like the kind of hidden gems that we are like. That we're finding for you guys. Okay, which one is good candidate built on Ethereum? Yeah, man, those 3 H were built on Ethereum. So far I know, yes, I think of H1 had its own thing. That maybe it was something different. Ooh, that's a good one actually, man. Excel 100%. Yes, exactly. So yeah, man. Oh no. Okay, what I can see here, the H-bar was not built on Ethereum indeed, but H-bar is has its own has its native cryptocurrency on Hedera Hashgraph network. So like that one is different indeed. Yeah, Hedera is not a blockchain in general, man. It's a built on a different distributed ledger technology called Hashgraph, which uses a directly analytic graph, DAG, architecture. So yeah, exactly what SP Legit is also saying, it's not built in Ethereum. Yeah, it is a native cryptocurrency, man, of Hedera. Its name is Hedera Hashgraph Network. So Hedera is not on the ERC20 token, which would mean it runs on or it doesn't run on Ethereum. So, but like the crazy thing is like it is built on itself actually. Let's see what is it. You mean accelerator? Yes, that one. So like for you just to know, H-bar is like so to clarify in general, H-bar is its own layer 1 network. So what SP Legit said as well. Thank you, SP. And it's not built on top of another blockchain like Ethereum or Solana. It uses a unique consensus algorithm called hashgraph, developed by Dr. Lehman Baird. The Hashware token is a native to this network and powers things like transaction fees, staking, and network services. Okay, own blockchain, got it. Good to know, man. Yes, it has its own blockchain. Exactly. Good to know. Good to a quick checkup, eh, guys? It's good to help each other with these kind of things, huh? Okay, so we're gonna talk a little bit about the Bitcoin against Ethereum, okay? Because this one is also really interesting. Because if you can see here on the downside with the RSI, you see with the golden line, it crosses like 3 times already, okay? The first one, it has the money rotation to Ethereum, so that was this resistance line, but you can see. Then it did go down to the downside. That downside crossed again with the money rotation to Bitcoin. So now we are in the upside position from there, and now it crosses again the golden line with the money rotation to Ethereum. So now what we can see already, Ethereum is gonna go higher up even. And we're still in a really bullish trend on both ways. So it doesn't matter in what way we are at, but we are still bullish on both sides. But now what you can see, that Bitcoin is going, or the money is rotation to Ethereum right now. So that the Bitcoin is going down for a bit. Well, that is pretty logical, because what I showed you already over here, we are literally in a gap right now. And people were selling on this section right here. So this is pretty logical, because that is the only thing what we now need to see is that he's gonna go down to this section over here with the CME gap, and then from there we want to see an upper trend again from there. So also what you could see from there, that we're gonna go to the Ethereum side, and we're just gonna pump up like crazy. Ethereum broke 3200. Yes. Yeah, man, I saw it already. It's crazy, huh? It's really, really good that we are going really well on these kind of trades. Yeah, man, it's going crazy. Ethereum is one of the craziest coins right now, and going that crazy, because let's see, what is the let me see, excuse me. Okay, here you go. 22% out of it already. Well, I think even a little bit more, but that is already a really good start out of it, huh, guys? So, if we're gonna talk a little bit further about the dollar against the Bitcoin dominance, okay? Look at this, guys. It shows 3 times already the dollar bull trap, okay? So what is happening? What do you think of the hype? Will ever get a retrace? Yes, for sure, SP. I feel every kind of chart is getting a retracement in every kind of way. Also with Ethereum for sure, and also with Bitcoin, it is really normal if there's gonna be a retracement. We just have to wait for when that's gonna happen, because if the retracement happens, then we can switch to the next former uptrend what's gonna happen, because the hype is still there, But it is normal if the market is going down and up all the time, because that's also really important out of it. So also with what you can see over here with the dollar, with the dollar bull trap, what I showed you, it pushed out of the resistance line on the top side, and then did go down to a downside, and the dollar made even the support line just broke through it even. To be sure, H-bar is Hedra. Yeah, man, Marty, H-bar is Hedra indeed. And what is happening, it has a consolidation phase to the downside, literally on 545 days. That's a really long time, guys. And now what is happening again, again the dollar had again a bull trap, did go to the upside, pushed out of the resistance line, and did go again fully down all the way to the downside, and then again it's 609 days in total that the dollar was again really low. And now again, what is happening, because I'm showing you this because these are the kind of expectations we have about Bitcoin for later on. Again, the dollar has again a bull trap, guys. It is crazy. did again a bull trap, because now people were expecting that the dollar was going up again. No, guys, what you can see over here, it's going down. It broke through the downside again, and now it's gonna happen again, like in consolidation phase. And now it depends on like how many days it's gonna take, because like we're starting from the 2nd of January in 2025, and I can tell you that one is gonna be like is also gonna take a long time. We don't know how long, but I can tell you it's gonna take some time. Marty, thanks. I just buy a small amount of them both on Bitfavo. I hope I can thank you later, Justin. Hey man, Marty. I hope so too, man. I like it. I like your confidence about it. I love it. Yeah, man. I'm really confident about HBAR, most of it. Acceler is also like a really small coin to like have, you know, for the long term, because these are the kind of coins that are also helping us in the future. They have like a specific goal behind it. For example, with Hedra or Acceler. Acceler is a kind of coin that has, if I'm correct, has that they want to help with that they can connect to all the blockchains together. So all the different kind of blockchains, what they have, that they can help each other to to connect with each other in a kind of way, you know, with kind of how can I say this, with commissions and all these kind of things, like just a really big goal. Also with Ripple, for example, is also like one of them, of course. Maybe you know that goal already, because like Ripple is now like one of the most used coins over the during economics already these times. And Hedra is also like one, for example. Hedra is now like one of the coins that has its own blockchain already, and like it's working together with all different kind of companies already. I think Ondo, Checks, and Seapool are competitors for HBAR. Ondo is gonna be like one of the competitors for sure. Checks and Seapool, I don't know about that one really. I didn't heard about it much, I have to say. I don't know if you can tell me about it a little bit, SP, if you want, but let me know. But yeah, guys, what you can see over here on the downside with the Bitcoin dominance, like what happens with when the Bitcoin dominance dropped, and at the same time the dollar dropped as well. And what you can see over here in the meantime, like what is happening, that Bitcoin dominance is gonna drop again because of the bull trap, what is happening on the dollar. What means that we're expecting that the dollar is gonna go down on these kind of moments. And what is gonna happen then? Ethereum is gonna take over, guys. Some people know this chart pattern already, because I showed it already from the last live stream. But this one, for example, is like also really interesting. Okay, listen up, guys, because like I think I found a new a new chart frame what I want to focus on for you guys. Maybe they're all at our way focused projects. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, then it's gonna be really interesting for HBAR indeed. But like what I can see already lately, like Ondo is partnered with BlackRock. Ooh, that's gonna be a big thing indeed. Yeah, Ondo is also gonna be like one of the coins that I'm investing in for sure. But like we just have to wait a little bit, man, because like HBAR is also like connecting with a lot of companies lately, and it's going crazy. But so what you can see already from here is like one of the things what you can see over here on the downside with the coin and Ethereum correlation. Like what is happening right now, the coin of Coinbase in general is pumping up like crazy, okay? What means that Ethereum is gonna follow up, because like what you can see over here with the time frames, what is happening over here is like that. For example, we're gonna follow up the Ethereum line for now, but you can see over here with the consolidation all the time, and then it did go up, and the coin of Coinbase in general like followed it up in a, like a really crazy pattern way. Like it was going really close, and eventually like coin is taking the overhand out of nowhere. And so like what is happening right now, Now we are literally in a section of that he's going to the downside again, what Ethereum is doing as well. So like they are following up each other. So like and I'm meaning in a way like Coinbase is now taking over like the trend for Ethereum, and we're expecting that Ethereum is gonna follow up the same trend of Coinbase. So also what you can see over here with a push to the upside, then it has like a resistance line on the top side of it. Then it broke out, have an accumulation phase, and now it broke out of that section as well. Exactly what happened with Coinbase on the moment as well. And then we're talking about like in this part, like in this section right here, we're talking about also over here, right here. Well, maybe a little bit back or a little bit higher up. But like these are like the kind of sections we are like looking at then on these moments. And like what is like so really interesting about here is like that Coinbase is now like, yeah, is taking the lead out of him, and that means that we are expecting that Ethereum is gonna follow up, because like what you can see over here on the left side is like that he's breaking out, like going crazy right now. It's like now on $3,240 on Ethereum, so that's really good. And like Coinbase, it's not so much worth as Ethereum, of course, but like still, it has exactly the same patterns, and that means a lot of things, because like history is repeating itself in that kind of way. Mario man, Ondo is like a crypto exchange broker. No, it's a crypto coin, man, Ondo, but that's like the short term of it, of the name. Here, this is Ondo Finance, for example. This is like also like a coin that is gonna be like really interesting to look at. These are also like the kind of coins that I am looking for you guys, because you want me to invest in it or like in trade on it in a kind of way. So also we can make an analyzation on Ondo if you want. Let me know, then I'm gonna place it to the downside to like take that one with us as well. So we're gonna talk a little bit further on Ethereum. Look at this, guys. Ethereum in 2017, okay, with the 50 MA when it just started. Hey Sam, how you doing, man? welcome to the stream, bro. Welcome. So what you can see over here with the 50 MA line, literally it crossed the Ethereum line, and what happens? It broke out like crazy out of those kind of things. Ondo is built in Ethereum. Yeah, man. As what SP is saying, Ondo is built on Ethereum indeed. He is that is again on the Ethereum blockchain. Like really easy. Look live on Ethereum. What? Marty, what's up, man? No worries, no worries. You don't have to shame for something. So it doesn't have its own blockchain. No. This one is different indeed. No, but I did I say that? I didn't say that, right? Now you're confusing me, SP. What are you saying, bro? So like, but now what we're now in 2025, guys. Oh, come on now. Ooh. Yo guys, I'm back. Sorry for like the lag and everything what happened. I was saying on the doesn't have its own blockchain. Oh yeah, okay, that was true. Yeah, that's right, man. Yo, sorry guys for the what was happening. Like my internet connection got like fucked over or something. I don't know what happened. Volg je coin de all-time high eruit te tikken? Nederlands. Hello, man. Yeah, man. I expect that wat de lekker op Ethereum. Hey, Marty. Ja, ik zag het al. Weet je, hebt het ook sowieso Nederlands. Een bit favo natuurlijk. No, guys. I'm just gonna try. I'm just gonna talk English because it's making it easier for everybody. Okay. Well, what's a good entry long price for Ethereum right now? Does Ethereum break the all-time high before the end of August? The end of August, I don't know for sure, man, because like the all-time high is literally on this section right here right now, and that was like 3700 or something, or 48. excuse me. And like what I am expecting now, what's gonna happen is that he's gonna reach a 4K at least with this push for sure. And also if you want to like look for an entry on Ethereum, then I have to go back a little bit. Like this was like a really good entry for sure. And now we are literally in well, it broke out of the old high, and not the all-time high, but like an old high with a breakout. And what you could see as well, that he's giving a reaction on it, like it had a little bit of a consolidation, and now it's broken through it again. So now it's a little bit tough to like trade on Ethereum in this section right here. If you want to trade like in a short term, maybe it is possible, but like what I can see already from here, let me remove this real quick for you guys, and like putting it like off in a kind of way, then I can show it you easier. Like then you have to go like for the short terms, because like now what you can see is like it's so pushing up right now that it is tough to like trade on this kind of positions right now. See, because like there's a lot of people are buying, like a lot of liquidity is like building up all the way, because like everyone is now buying Ethereum, so like it's tough to like trade on these kind of sections right now. Otherwise, like this was maybe like a nice one to look on, go for the highs. But yeah, like that is like now tough, because yeah, that's a little bit too late of course, but yeah, that's like what is normal in day trading life, of course, huh? So also with the expectation what we have with Ethereum, like it is tough to trade on it now. That's more the case. Listen, do you stake your hodl Ethereum or do you just trade in it? I do a little bit of both, man. So like I'm staking the most of it, because like yeah, I think Ethereum is gonna be like a lot worth, and I mean a lot. Eventually, people are thinking like that Ethereum is gonna worth like 10k out of within this bull trend. But I also wouldn't be surprised out of it. Nou, goed uit Holland. Bam! Geen probleem, man. Geen probleem. And if you stake which one? Yeah, I would say stake in Ethereum most of it, man. Like that's like my go-to for right now. Also, if you have some coins that you're not using or something, you can also swap it to Ethereum, for example, and then stake it. Because like it will take a lot of time. If it ain't Dutch, it ain't much. No, but like the thing is, like I would stake it in my personally, if you want in an investment way, of course, huh? Because yeah, those are like the kind of ways what I would do most of it. So also, if you can see on the top side, like these are like the $4,850 I would round up for now. Like it is like now in such a big bullish position right now that we can't like trade on, or you want to like invest in it real quick and then take money out real quick as well, or you want to trade on it, but that has like a lot of risk with it. Okay. What about coin and its next resistance? You're talking about this section right here. Well, like what you can see over here right now with the resistance, well, there is none right now. Like we just have to wait like when people are gonna sell on coin, for example. But I also with the stock. Oh, I don't have. I'm not looking at those kind of things, man. To be honest, I thought you were meant with Coinbase, to be honest, because like that was looking exactly the same. Maybe I'm missing that kind of ways, but like, yeah, man. Then we have to wait a little bit about that, because I don't stock. I'm not like I'm investing in it a little bit, but like then more in the Dutch side, because like I'm not trading on the stock market. I'm trading on FOREX though, but like not on the stock market. Maybe I want to look at in that maybe for later as well, but first I want to focus on crypto the most of it, because like we're now in a really big bull run out of it. It's also going really crazy. Also, guys, if you can look over here with Bitcoin in 2020, what was happening? Okay, like what you can see over here, it had the support line, broke through as a resistance line and broke through again as a support line again. And what you can see over here, like it pushed up like crazy. Now we're exactly in the same position on Ethereum. Because what I told you already, like what happened in the past on Bitcoin and then to Ethereum is always in sync, like in a kind of way. And I'm talking about like in some crazy ways. So for example, okay, it's like this section on Ethereum right now, that Ethereum is now so bullish right now that we are just can't trade on it. That's like the crazy part out of it. Or you want to trade on it in like on a 5-minute time frame and then like shoot it long and then hope that he's not pulling back on that moment, okay? But like in these kind of moments, you can see like literally that he's exactly in the same pattern right now as what happens in 2020 on the Bitcoin. So yeah, like that is already like a really good news out of it. And then exactly if we want to focus on these kind of highs, of course, like the 4800s and also the 4000 is like gonna be like one of the key points. I can also tell you already, like Ethereum is gonna be like one of the most interesting ones because like because the 4K is gonna be like one of the most happened, I think, with Ethereum that people are gonna sell. You don't think we don't fall back like begin this year? It started with a rally in December. Well, we're gonna fall back for sure. Like Marty, that I can tell you that already now. It is normal that like that we're gonna fall back. Not all the way to like that the price is gonna get lower than before, but like in a way, I mean like in a way like that that everything is gonna fall down on crypto in general, because like the prices are gonna go up like really crazy right now, and that's like in a really good way. I mean, but like it's normal that the market is gonna go down as well. So for example, what you could see over here for like what is happening in the most cycles, what you could see in 2018 for example, it reaches like the first resistance point. Or the resistance line actually. Then it did drop down eventually, but it eventually was keeping higher than over here from the start. So for example, this was already like a push of 100%. So we kept like 100% out of it. Now, for example, we are over here, and we're exactly in the same position, but now it has a push of 215%. So what you could see, like in 2021, it broke through the resistance a little bit, then go down and again touch the resistance line. So it is still like respectful on the resistance line. And what you can see in 2021, literally it did go down again from there. Like and that is also a big drop, of course. Like don't get me wrong, but like still what you can see from the start when we had the bull run again before 2021. Literally on like in eventually later in like 2023 we left over with 213% in profit, and now we are exactly again in a bull run or like in a pushing up way till 2025. And this is the most interesting part, because I would suggest and what I would expect from this is like that we're gonna go to this resistance line over here again. I think that this resistance line is so strong that he's respecting that a lot of times, and it comes over really well as well with the Bitcoin halving cycle. The Bitcoin halving cycle means that people are selling in that moment. So I'm telling you, like people are gonna sell in like 22 of September in 2025, or maybe a little bit later at the end of it in October, in the end of October. So like these are like the kind of moments where people want to sell. Why? Because like then the prices are like that high that people want to take the money out, and as well because like Christmas is coming eventually of it, and all there are like all kind of different reasons like that people are gonna take the money out, because like they want to do fun things, they want to take the money out, they want to buy fun things with it, or they have like goals like where money what they want to do with the money, or they want to buy maybe a house. I don't know, like it is like really interesting, but like these are like the kind of things like what is gonna happen. And also it comes over like really insane with the Bitcoin halving cycle profit with it, and like what you can see over here, like eventually we're gonna have like then a push to the upside till what should it be, maybe around here, maybe a little bit higher, maybe a little bit lower. So it depends on, but then still we have like a push on like 440% out of it, and then we're gonna go up higher and higher. So like the steps are like getting higher, but eventually we're also gonna go down. But that's like really normal with Bitcoin. And then it is a really important question, like till what price is gonna go down. People are saying like 150, some people are saying 120, some people are saying 100,000. So it depends on. So for example, like what we can see, or what maybe can happen in general, it's like that we're gonna go up till this high eventually, that it reaches, and that people are gonna sell like crazy, you know. Then we eventually then reaching again the supportive line, and then we're gonna go up again from there. So, you know, then it's gonna take a whole cycle again from there. So it will take time eventually. Oh, excuse me, guys. So it will take time, like what's gonna happen with it, but like in that, but that means that we're like in a really good cycle run of it. Okay, so don't worry with if the market is gonna go down, because it's really normal for a market. It's always going down and up with those kind of things, but like just remember like that we're now in a bullish moment, and that we want to invest in more to like take our money out eventually later on, like in October, end of October. Still, no financial advice, guys. Just saying already to you, you know, because like otherwise maybe you can assume, and I don't want that, huh? Okay, guys. So if we're gonna talk a little bit further, oh, hey Sam, this is my third bull run, and this part of the cycle is the most exciting, but also the most anxiety ridden. Trying to the point to the top. Yeah, man. Worked for years in the bear. Oh, so you have a lot of you have a lot of experience as well, eh, man? I get it, man. How it feels. I was like the kind of person that was holding everything, even though it was going down. I didn't have any money actually to buy more eventually in the dip, but like that was like a big roller coaster indeed. So yeah, what you can see over here now, guys, with Ethereum, with the resistance line and the support line over here, okay? Like what is happening right now with an upward channel, what you can see over here. So it respecting like a lot of times, like literally the resistance line on this one, okay? And this on a 1 month time frame. So like what is happening right now? Annoying music, can't hear anything. Oh, no worries, man. Should I put it a little bit lower for you? No problem. Is this better? I hope that this is a little bit better. Let me know, otherwise I'm gonna put it even lower if you want. I can also put my microphone a little bit closer. Maybe it's then a little bit louder or a little bit better to listen out of it. Let me know. So what you can see now, it reaches the second time of the supportive line out of it. So like now what we are waiting for actually, and that is what you can see already if we're looking closing up, it is looking like that Ethereum is want to break out of this at this bearish wedge as well actually, or the symmetrical triangle. It depends on how you see it, okay? But like this one, for example, is like a really interesting one, okay? Because like what is happening, or this is an ascending triangle actually. Excuse me, guys. This is ascending triangle. Take profits along the way. That's not that's the only thing. Trying to sell exactly at the top is not possible. I feel. What do you think, Sam Soda? SP, what you're saying is like, yeah, it's true. Like you don't want to reach for the top all the time, because like otherwise you're gonna be or too late or you're gonna be too early with these kind of things. You need to be happy with the kind of profits what you have most of the times. I can tell you, man, because like those kind of things are like not easy to to figure out in the most of the times. But also like what you can see over here, like we're now on like a bullish uptrend from there, okay? So we just have to wait for a breakout. Maybe he's gonna give a retest out of it, and then we can go further to the upside from there. So that's gonna be crazy. Also, if you look at the RSI right now, what you can see is he is also like a resistance line on top of it. So that means that we're exactly like now waiting for like that he's gonna reach again the resistance line. So we are like in a really big uptrend for Ethereum, that he's ready for takeoff with these kind of things. Okay. SP legit. That's what I do also. But my point is, we don't know where Bitcoin is going. 145, 175, 230, 300. You're always going to feel short chains. Yeah, and that's gonna be like the trick for the most of the people, guys. What Sam is saying right now in the chat as well. Like, you don't know like what's gonna happen with Bitcoin in general. You can make expectations of kind of things, of course, like what I'm saying about with these kind of things over here with this chart. But still, I also can't know exactly like what's gonna happen. You know, like that. Like we can use like all different kind of things, the fundamental stuff. We can use like that we can see like that the whales are buying a lot of things. But like these are like the kind of things, guys, that is really interesting, but also really tough to predict. You know, because if you can predict the future, then you would be even richer than Elon Musk. Okay, so yeah, like if you could do that, guys, like link me in. Okay, maybe we can learn from each other. Huh? Who knows? For the person that is watching that knows the whole future, tell me. You know, send me a text or something. I don't know. No, guys, but like just for real, like these are like the kind of things like to not forget about it, okay? Because like what I am like, because like the expectation what we have, most of it is like the expectation what we have like is like on the experience side what we have for the most of the times. They assume it still goes higher, but eventually it goes down. Yes, that's for sure, is SP. But my expectations match Justin's and Marlene a lot. Richer than Elon Musk, that got me. That's good, sir. Yeah, man. Now, but like for real, man. If you just imagine it, like you can predict the future. Okay, just listen up. You can predict the future, and you just know, like what's gonna happen with the charts for like the upcoming days or something. I would put all my freaking money in for sure. Like for real, to get more money out of it, and like eventually you're gonna be much richer than Elon Musk, because like it's stacking on stacking on stacking with these kind of things. You can you have a kind of leverage on different kind of things as well. So like that's gonna be crazy. So like, okay, if we're gonna talk a little bit further with the crypto total market cap, excluding the Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the stable coins, okay? So like what you can see over here right now, guys, and this one is really interesting, because you can see already with the MACD on the downside, with the bullish crossover, 3 times already as well. So like what you could see on the moment when he broke down to the upside with the what was it again, the descending triangle, it broke out to the upside, and then it had this bull run, and this bull run is also like really crazy, guys, because it's the first rally already. So around up here, so this is like already in 200% almost, okay? And like these kind of things are like really interesting to see, okay? Because then it had again a consolidation phase and again a descending triangle on it, and had another bull run, and the number 2 already. And now we again in a different kind of triangle. This is the symmetrical triangle, and this one is also has its to the top side already. And now we are ready to like go to the bull run again for ready 3, and that is on the on just almost all the altcoins, guys. What we're talking about then. So that means, guys, that we are really in a bullish way on these kind of things. So we're gonna talk a little bit further on those kind of things with the alt season right now. I am calling this the top or the 1 till 5 plans. No, I'm not saying this right. The 1 till 5 step plans. Thank you. That was what I wanted to say. So what you can see over here, like it reaches like 3 times the resistance line, then it broke through it, and now he's making a retracement on it, on top of the resistance line what it was. Now it is a support line. Regarding the community group. Yeah, hit it, SP. You can always ask questions, man. So like with the now with the number 5 that was already happening already, we are now exactly on the in a moment of pushing it up. Like exactly what you can see already of this one. It's looking crazy on top of this one, right? So like it's crossing over like in a perfect really way. Also, what you can see in all season 2021, it's happening exactly the same, and it has a 4-year difference between it. Perfectly than that, or yeah, more perfectly than this, you can't almost see it, and that is like why the all season is like going crazy right now. If is it a free membership ship or something? What is a free membership? Like what are you talking about, man? Like, did I say something or so? What membership? So like with the alt season, guys, like it is like gonna be like a really interesting one for the alt season. These kind of moments, okay? Because like what you can see over here right now is you can't miss this one exactly. Also for the people, like we're gonna almost gonna talk about the coins which you sent me. The coins were, if I'm correct, let's see, Polkadot and Solana, indeed. The private community. Oh, that one. What you could you mean this one, the Merlin the Trader? No, man, that it's not a free membership. This one is not free. That's maybe no for you, but it's really handy. But like here, did you deposit the minimum amount of $20? That's like what it is saying. So like it is not free, but like it is a really private community, because like we are giving you all the info about trading in every kind of possible way. So like it is a really good investment in my personal experience. But like these are like the kind of ways like to to invest for yourself for later on as well. But like that is like but that's like something different, of course, you know, because like you don't have to do it, of course, because we're not forcing you to say like, hey, join us with this. But this is like a really good investment if you don't know what you want to do and like where you want to buy in for those kind of things. Okay. For me, I like to like show you guys like what I'm expecting with the most kind of things. How do you enter into the community? There's a link in the description, and it calls join our private community, and then the link is the wop.com. Let me see it. Can I? Time. Let me put it in otherwise for you, man. If I can grab it, that would be easy. Let's see. They cost are $20, man. Here we go. Now I got it. There you go. So like that is a link where you can join in if you want. I've entered into the web platform, but nothing is going on over there. But that's weird. Because that it should just work like how it should be. Because like I've entered into the web platform, but nothing is going on over there. Oh, that's a really weird one, man. Maybe you have to look up Merlin the Trader on that one. Maybe I think that is the reason why it doesn't work, I think. Yeah, then we just have to see about that, because like, yeah, Merlin the Trader, indeed, like the name, which you can see over here. So like that is maybe like one of the things if you want to join. And let me know if it works, okay? Okay, guys. Just so you know, I'm just gonna take a quick break. I will come back as well about the information for you guys with the web community. Okay, then I'm gonna send you again the link and maybe a little bit over for you guys, so that it makes it a little bit easier. Okay. So what we're gonna do now? We're gonna have a quick break for like 15 minutes or so, round up. And then eventually from there we're gonna also start with the trades or yeah, what do I want to say? For a we also gonna analyze the Solana and then the Polkadot for the most of it. And also guys, don't forget, like, put your coins in the chat, and then I'm gonna make an analysis for you guys what my expectations are. Okay. Okay guys, and I will see you later on. Ciao ciao.
Bringing life straight out of your soul. Here it is. So here it is. It's like bringing life straight out of your soul. Get soul.
Gentlemen in the mix.
Don't be sad, don't you cry, just let go your pain. And when you fall asleep, know tomorrow's a new day.
Well, guys, we are back from the break. Did everybody got some drinks maybe in the meantime? Maybe some coffee, maybe. You never know. Maybe what you want, what you needed. Well, guys, what we gonna do today, and what we gonna do further with this live stream? I promised some of my watchers, some of my bros, my supporters. Thank you for that, guys. By the way, to go on with the live stream, and then we're gonna make an analysis of Solana actually, and not only that, but we're also gonna make an analysis on Polkadot. There's a lot of Heineken for $20. You think? Heineken's pretty expensive lately, man. Welcome back, Jesse. Thank you, Marty. Thank you. I got some coffee with some sugar, guys. You know, like a little bit of sugar, like one teaspoon. Is more than enough. Just have like a quick coffee. You know, like it's chill. So it's pretty good. So, guys, also what you can see maybe in the chat, for some people maybe didn't see it yet. But now what it is with the WOP community, you have to deposit like $20 in the WEEX account, in your own WEEX account, where you can then trade on as well. So you're gonna join the WEEX and everything, and then you're joining as well on the private trading community. So you're getting the exclusive trade setups and market breakdowns, access to private projects and early opportunities, travel and lifestyle experience, and true connection in general with us. So like that is like the really great part about it, and actually it is just like a one-time thing, and for the rest is everything free. So don't you worry. I just called Merlin as well just to back it up really quick. So like, guys, it is like a really interesting one to look for the most of the times. So yeah, guys, let's start with everything, okay? Again, like shoulders a little bit loose, okay? And let's start with Solana for now. Okay, guys, listen up. So what we can see over here right now, Solana is like a little bit in a kind of a consolidation phase kind of way, but like the big thing is like what is happening right now are like a few different things, okay? So first of all, what you can see over here, these kind of highs, this got broken out too, okay? So that is like really clean to see, like that's really nice to have, okay? First of all, for the start. Second of all, like what you can see over here with this order book over here, it got touched, like it got filled up in a really clean and nice way, but it's like really good to see, okay? So that means we're still like really bullish actually right now in this moment. Also because like we're in daily time frame, of course. So we want to see, we want to look for an uptrend. We're like overall on everything bullish right now. So like that's gonna be really interesting. Well, other thing is like the liquidity, what is over here, for example. Like these are like the kind of lines what we want to trade to eventually. It will take a lot of long time, but like, but still, like these are like the kind of levels what we want to see. Okay, so what we are gonna do, we're gonna go to the 8-hour time frame first of all, and we want to check like what are the kind of highs what we want to trade to. Well, we saw it already on the daily time frame, of course, but like that's a little bit different still, eh? So what you can see over here, like we're still in a really bullish pattern, and like what you can see over here right now is like that this high is got broken out to already, like and what is happening right now with the with that kind of things, and that's also like really important to notice, like it got swiped out already, so like that's like a positive thing. So what means that the market, if it got swiped out on the upside part of it, he wants to make a retest to the downside to pick up those kind of orders to go then again to the upside over there. That is like how you want to see like how trading works in general, okay? And like that's also gonna be like really important for the most of the times. So what we're gonna do, if we're gonna go to the 4-hour time frame right now, I'm gonna zoom in this section right here, okay? If you want to trade, on Solana for example, I want to look for a bullish pattern, most of it, okay? Because like we're most in everything bullish, of course. You can still look for for bearish, of course, but like I think it's a little bit, yeah, I think it's a little bit risky in my opinion, okay? So what you can see over here right now is like a few different things. Well, this order book, for example, got filled up already. Like twice, like it filled up once and then it got a retest out of it, and then it did go up to the upside. And exactly, if you got gonna go to 1-hour time frame as well, and what you can see over here is like this section over here. So if you're gonna draw it from the downside, that it's gonna that it filled up like pretty nicely. So it looks like that we can go for a short over here. But yeah, what I was saying already, I think that's like a little bit yeah, a little bit risky in my opinion to do, but yeah, you can do it if you want, because of a few reasons. Well, first of all, like you want to place your stop loss on the top part and then all the way to the downside to the lowest low. Then I'm gonna remove this one and this one real quick to make it a little bit easier for you to show. And like what you can see over here right now are like a few different things. Oh, excuse me, that's like not the one that I wanted to show you. I wanted to remove this one. Yes, exactly, this is the one. So like what you can see over here right now on the 15-minute time frame, for example, like if you are like seeing it, it pushes out to the downside, but then like in a in a candle in a so this position right here, you can see that it swiped to the downside, and then we're still on that section bearish, but in overall we are bullish. So like this is gonna be like a one-time thing. If you want to trade this one, you can do it, but it is really risky in most of the times, okay? Because of the most big thing what I have to say, and that is like, yeah. We are bullish on everything. Like the market is bullish with crypto, so Solana is also bullish on these kind of things, okay? So also with this section over here, you don't want to look for bearish trades, okay? That is like the whole easy thing actually to remember. Also just for you guys. Why? Because the trend is your friend, and you always want to trade with it and not against it. So also what you could see over here, for example, these are like the kind of ways what you could see already. Like, yeah, it's it sounds like really good to be true, but if you're gonna look for it overall, then what you can see already, like we're still in a really bullish uptrend every time. So actually, where you want to look for in general, if we're gonna remove these sections already, if it's gonna go down over here, so and then to this section, okay, yeah. So listen up. Then what we can do, like that's that we can still use this order block because it didn't go through it in a kind of way. So that's gonna be a possible option. Or what you can do is like look for maybe a closer order block over this one, for example, and then we can go look for the upside again. So because then you're trading it like in this way. See? Then is this section like a really interesting part for you, or you're gonna look like, or you're gonna use a what is it? A fair value gap, for example. And then from here, for here, then you're gonna go to the upside again. These are like the kind of things where you want to look for, okay? Because like I am a really bullish person right now on the crypto, so I don't want to do shorts in any other way, even though it looks pretty good in my opinion, okay? But it is just really important just to know for you guys to understand the market in these kind of ways, okay? So if I'm gonna go back to the daily time frame, what you can see, we came from a bearish downtrend from here, okay? But now it pushed up to the upside and swiped out this section right here. So that is really clean. We like to see that. Now what you could see that he was reaching again, and then it did go down again, filling up this order block right here. And now we are reaching for a new high, for newer all-time highs again, or now not all-time highs, but newer highs in general. And like that is like why we want to go to the upside from there. And the sections where we want to focus on, what I showed you already, is these kind of highs and these kind of highs, because there's like a lot of orders in that section, and most of it are also liquidity. So that is why we want to focus on these kind of levels. Okay, so you want to trade to those levels, which you can see with a lot of liquidity. Otherwise you're trading against the trend, and you don't want to do that, because like what I'm telling you already, the trend is your friend. So remember that, guys, because that's one of the most important sentences what I'm gonna say for today. So yeah, okay. So if we're gonna talk about Polkadot for the guys, what you can see over here, like just already, like what you can see, like we are pretty bearish in most sections, in every kind of way actually, what you could see already, and it is still going down a lot, what I can see already. Like it did go, it reaches the $56, so that's like pretty nice, pretty clean as well. But like now what you can see on the weekly time frame, we're pretty bearish still. So what I can see here, even though we are pretty bullish on the crypto markets, then we still want to look early on this with this one for shorts, I have to say. But it depends on it, because we're still on the weekly time frame, so it would take long. If you want to do it, if you want to trade in a short-term period, then like the things what you can do is like focus on this one over here, okay? Because like what you can see, like this section right here got swiped out, so that's like really good to see. And also this downside over here as well got also swiped out. So like the only thing is like what can happen now is we want to look maybe for an upper side, because like it is an order book where he wants to go to, and as well it is like really clean with the Fibonacci on top of it. Well, not the best, but like it is looking okay. This one is even better, to be honest. So like two order blocks, what is looking pretty clean on top of it. So like these are like the kind of ways if you want to go look for a long, okay, on Polkadot. And but like then we have to look for like how are we gonna trade to it. Well, this is gonna be the interesting part. If you're gonna go to the daily time frame, and let me remove these charts for you. Like what you can see and what you can do is like a few different things, because actually I'm still really bearish on this time frame, because like it's, yeah, there's like we're still going down a lot, you know, like here's still also a lot of liquidity. So what I think what we're gonna do is like we're gonna trade against the hype trend, and we're gonna trade with this big trend to it, because what you can see over this daily time frame, if you can look at this order book over here on the daily time frame still, so like every like kind of Fibonacci and order book are really strong on these kind of moments. And what you can see is like this section right here, this is a clean order book to focus on, and this one is also like really nice to focus on in general, with this fair value gap on top of it as well, so don't forget about that one. And like what you can see is what like then we got like a big section where you can change around the where you can change around to the downside again. Okay, because like what you can see, people were buying on this section right here. Like what you can see, because nothing got swiped and a lot of people are still buying and buying and buying. Now what you can see, a lot of people are gonna buy over here as well, because like of the hype. I get it, it's like really normal, but because the people are still buying on that section, it means that we're still going up to this section, and maybe from there we're gonna go to the downside. This is like where we want to focus on then. So what are we gonna do and what we want to see, then we're gonna go look closer a little bit, are like a fewer highs. Well, for example, now what you can see already, like it is on this section is it pretty bullish, but we want to see and we want to wait when it is reaching these kind of order books, for example with a polka dot, because if we can see those kind of things, then we are literally planning on to place a trade to the downside of it. And I can tell you, actually you can place it even longer to this all the way to this section over here, round up. But yeah, still then the thing is, what you then have to know is like we still have to wait in a period like what's gonna happen with Polkadot. Why? Because like it's going up for sure, and then it still has to make a change of character first before it is gonna go down to the to a newer lower low. And that is like why it is so important to wait for the right time with these kind of things. So for example, now what you can see, like it is possible that sorry, my stem got blown away or something, I don't know why, but like in general, like what can happen right now is like with Polkadot, that is going to push up to the upper side, most of it, with these three kind of section with the failure gap and the two order blocks, what you can see over here, and that he has to give a reaction to the backside out of it. But really important for everyone that is watching right now still, if you know and if you want to know, like you have to wait for a change of character. A change of character is like something really small but really easy to remember. For example, if you see like a chart going up and down all the time, you know, and then eventually it's gonna go is making a lower low, and then it's gonna go further out of it. Then this section right here, let me draw it like this. This is the change of character. This line over here that is making a lower low out of it. That is so important, because if you can see a change of character out of it, then 9 of the 10 times what the market is gonna do, he's gonna make a how can I explain this? He's gonna make a retest out of it, reaching the same level, or he's gonna reach again in like a level like this, for example. Then he's reaching this order block again, like a quick retest, and then he's pushing down to the downside again. That's why it is so important to see a change of character. Maybe I can write it down for you guys. So choke like this. This is like the short-term way for it. So this is the choke, and that is like gonna be like one of the most important things to see when you want to trade to the bigger downtrend out of it. Okay. And that is like what you have to see and what you want to experience with the most kind of trades. So also over here, for example, here you want to see then a change of character to then trade to the downside of it. So also with Solana, what we have over here right now, because this one is like a little bit in a consolidation phase, I have to say right now, because it got swiped to the downside on the top, still got a liquidity to the downside. So because I'm still bullish then on Solana, I have to say, but what it looks like right now, that it looks like that he is gonna how can I explain this in general for you guys? It looks like that he wants to push up more even, so that he's not even ready actually to trade on or not going to go back anymore, because he's making already the retest out of it. He swiped the old low, I have to say, on this one. So I think he's still gonna go bullish, man. And then we still have to wait like what gonna be our perfect placement to do. So yeah, man, that is like gonna be really interesting. Also, if we're gonna go to Ondo, for example, it's gonna be also like one that's gonna be interesting. For example, is like the let's see. Oh yeah, well, I can say Ondo is gonna be like one of the coins that we maybe can go bullish. Let's see, guys, because what you can see already, and this is like pretty clean actually. Like it did go up, like a big push, then it did go down again, and then even a little bit lower low. But now he is like reaching to a higher high again. So like maybe what is gonna happen, and this on a weekly time frame, so it will take a long time when he's giving direction, of course. But like if you take an order book from here like this, what you can see already that he can make a change of character out of this one. So like we just have to wait for this one to like to make a change to change around. But maybe he's making a new all-time high, and then from there we can trade. So like let's see. If we're making or we're drawing a Fibonacci from the top to the downside, then we're looking actually for a short position, of course. And what you can see over here, then you can see a nice order block on this section. What is like really good and really clean to see. Like then we know that we want to trade maybe to this order block, what's also possible, but like it's still a little bit risky to do, but still it is possible. Okay. What we're then gonna do is gonna go to the 4-hour time frame and gonna check like, okay, where does he want to go? Well, I think he wants to go to this side of liquidity. There's a lot of people that are selling on this section, and I think that our people are like not that the people still they have their orders over there. That's why that order book is gonna be so important. So the market, what he's gonna do properly is like this. He's gonna go to the upside, he's gonna swipe the people, give a reaction on the order book, is gonna go down, retest, and gonna go down to the downside from there. That is like one of the most iconic and the best ways to trade. And what you can see as well, like there's liquidity to the downside where you want to pick up. There are people over here that are having liquidity of the downside. So like these are like the kind of ways, what I have to say, like that's gonna be really important to focus on for the most of the times. Do you understand it a little bit, guys? So let me otherwise know. If you have questions, always ask, because now I got the time and I have to go otherwise in like round up 15 minutes. So let me know. And otherwise, if you have other questions, it's also possible, of course. So like, just let me know. So guys, in general, so like what I can see over here as well, I think we have to wait. If you want to trade on Ondo, for example, it's like gonna be like one of the trades what's like gonna be nice. But yeah, still then we are still bearish, so that's gonna be like a tough one. So what we're gonna do for now, I'm gonna place my trade on Ethereum. And then I'm gonna place, to be honest, a limit order in general. So let me get a good position for now, because this is like the position what I want to be in, for just in case. But what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna play just a little bit safer right now. I'm gonna place my order a little bit like this, and then like I'm gonna put it around up here. Perfect. This is gonna be like my trade, what I want to do actually right now. It's maybe a little bit more aggressive, I have to say, but like I got an I don't know what it is lately, but like my trade, what I wanted to place all the time, like with a limit order. For example, with this one, what I would expect what's gonna happen, it's gonna go up, is erecting on the is gonna erect on this CME gap, but didn't yet do it yet. So it's gonna go on here, then it's gonna go in. Then he's gonna make again a push up to the upside from there. This is what I would expect from Bitcoin from today, or not today, but like for the upcoming days. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna trade on a WEEX with this one, and we're gonna place a trade. And then I'm talking about Bitcoin today. So let's see. Oh, excuse me, guys. Let me do that. Yes, I'm not a robot. always loving it, guys, that we're not a robot. Hmm? It works so well. No robot can click on a squared thing to say I'm not a robot. Oh guys, look at this. By the way, we are 213% up right now. That is crazy. That is crazy. This is such a good trade. We love it. Let's go. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna place a limit order on Bitcoin for today. So let me place a TP in and everything for you guys. Let's see. 130 I'm gonna place it on. 130 is like one of is a nice one. 130k, and our SL is gonna be, well, let's do 111 or 110. Yeah, let's do 110. 1 1 0 1 2 3 up. And like the amount is gonna be like 2% with a leverage of 10, and our price where we want to join in is gonna be 117k. Yeah, let's do 117. So let's see, 117k. So this is gonna be our long position for that one. So let's see like what's gonna happen, guys, with this one. It's gonna be interesting. Open long, confirm. Opa, let's see. This one is in now. It's a new one, and let's see like what's gonna happen with this one, guys. I'm really curious. But like the trade, guys, with Ethereum, it is going crazy. We are already on 213% out of this one. So that is like, that's really good. Here, look at this, 214 already. I can tell you guys, this was like one of the best snipes that I did for you. I love it. So yeah, man. So yeah, that's gonna be this live stream for today, man. Yeah, I like to, I loved it. I like to like give you this presentation or this live stream to you guys again. So don't forget to follow us on YouTube, of course. Tom just made a new video again. It's a really good video, so watch it for sure. It's this one. 3 hours ago he made it, so like watch it after this live stream. Also join us on WEEX, and if you want to join us on WOP, it is totally free after it. It's only you have to deposit a $20 a deposit on WEEX, what you can use for yourself to invest in it as well. And then you can join our private community as well on WOP. Okay, so like don't worry, it is, you don't have to pay monthly payments or anything. It is just totally free after that, so don't you worry. And yeah, guys, and always don't forget to follow us on WEEX, what we're talking about crypto every day. Yeah? Okay, guys, and guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you then on in the next time. Okay. Okay, love you guys. See ya. Ciao, ciao.